Well, good evening, Brendan. More than 50 bullets were fired at this home, hitting this car in the front yard. And then take a look here. You can see the window is riddled with bullet holes, all while an 8-year-old girl was sleeping inside. Deputies say Moffitt even played a joke on his father by placing an envelope in his own mailbox. But now it looks like the joke is on him. The thieves targeted the most expensive cigarettes and cigars, and store owners fear that the slumping economy and cigarette tax increase may bring more tobacco sticky fingers. After an 8-year-old girl was gunned down in her own home earlier this month, this is what the community is doing to fight back. They're using posters like this: "Stop the violence and start the love." So why would anyone riding on a bike need a GPS? I'll tell you why coming up. Swift Mud says under stage 4 restrictions, they have the power to ban all outdoor watering. Did you kill your father? Can you tell us anything about what happened? As of right now, a travel advisory has not been issued, and health officials say there has been no reported swine flu cases here in Florida. Ragusa's attorney says he may appeal the judge's ruling. They're only letting 20 people at a time, and as you can see, there are people trying on dresses right now. There's a girl in the pink. We hear about so many charities that are struggling to keep their food banks full. Now, the sheriff's office says Mr. Farley has been planning his father's murder for quite some time, but they don't know why. For now, reporting in Polk County, Porcha Johnson, ABC Action News. Well, good evening, Brendan. More than 50 bullets were fired at this home, hitting this car in the front yard. And then take a look here. You can see the window is riddled with bullet holes, all while an 8-year-old girl was sleeping inside.
Saying pow, 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 and it went on for like a good 10 minutes.
This neighbor was next door when one of those bullets killed 8-year-old Paris Whitehead. Police say Paris was sleeping when more than 50 bullets pierced through this window. Sharon Perkins saw Paris's aunt crying out for help.
We seen the lady next door. She was like on the phone crying. She said, "Somebody please help me because my baby got shot."
Police say Paris tried to dodge the bullets but got caught up in the middle of a drive-by shooting.
I'm outraged over this incident. We're not going to tolerate it.
Chief Chuck Harmon says the shooting wasn't random. 4 young men were inside the home, and police believe they may have been the target. Understandably, the family was too shaken up to talk, but neighbor Darian Woolfork says Paris was a sweet girl.
She passed by, and I'd be standing out in the yard, and she said, "Hey, Miss D."
Paris went to Imagine School in St. Pete. A girl with a long future ahead, now cut short for nothing.
She didn't do nothing to harm nobody.
Ironically, St. Pete police say they were in this same neighborhood kicking off a crime prevention program, and now an 8-year-old girl is dead, leaving residents wondering, what does it take to make these streets safer? Reporting live tonight in St. Pete, Porcha Johnson, ABC Action News. A bruised face, broken bones, and with a neck brace keeping him from moving, Corey Lepore is the only survivor from a fiery crash that took his best friends away. And today, he gave his side of the story.
We were in front of a car, and he looked like he was going to make a right. He didn't have a blinker on or anything. He turned right a little bit. So we thought he was making a right because it was a two-way street. You could go right or left, and he went to make a right. So Joey went speeding around him, just around him so he wouldn't hit him. And the guy just made a right just so he could make a big left turn. He could make like a big left turn, and he hit us from the side, and I don't remember anything after that. I think I got knocked out.
FHP is still investigating what really happened. They do say the car struck a tree and Corey flew through the windshield. His friends Joseph Rizzucki, Keith McCollum, Nathan Richardson, and LaShawn Smith died. Hundreds of their friends gathered in sorrow and even broke down in prayer at the crash site, all while Corey coped with his loss in a hospital bed where he keeps pieces of his friends close by.
This is a shirt that I gave Keith on his birthday. His favorite player is Dwayne Wade, and then this is a jacket that my good friend LaShawn, this used to be his.
And holding on to Joey's headrest, Corey says he'll never forget his buddies.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it for the rest of my life.
The pain even lingers in the hospital waiting room where Corey's friends try to hang on to all they have left.
They're all real good friends with me, real good. Sean, all of them, Corey, Keith, knew them all for a while, knew Joey, all of them. We were good friends. I wish we could have them back. Wish they could still be here.
But Corey is still here. Family says he'll heal just fine, but emotionally, Corey's heart is something doctors can't fix.
I love you guys, and I'm sorry, and it wasn't all his fault. He didn't do anything that horrible. It wasn't like he was drinking.
Corey says all his friends are responsible drivers. Most of them went to Seminole High School together where they were inseparable. But now for Corey and many of the people you see here, school may never be the same. Reporting live in Seminole, Portia Johnson, ABC Action News. Jerron Moffitt is accused of carrying out an elaborate scheme.
You're being held on 79 counts of possession of a hoax weapon of mass destruction.
Authorities say Moffitt placed 81 envelopes with a powdery substance made to look like anthrax in mailboxes, businesses, and parked cars at Florida Hospital in Sebring. Highlands County deputies say Moffitt confessed it was all a big April Fool's prank. They say the powdery substance was cornstarch Moffitt bought at a nearby Walmart. Moffitt's best friend says Moffitt is known to crack jokes, but not like this.
It was supposed to be a ha-ha, but obviously it's a uh-oh.
A big uh-oh Moffitt's family says they're embarrassed about.
Personally, I would rather not.
His family didn't want to talk, but Moffitt's neighbors told me they're in disbelief.
I'm shocked, yeah. I wouldn't expect him to do something like that.
He's very friendly and nice and a very, very nice person. That person would do something like that purposely unless it was something fun thing, I guess.
A lot of fun that could cost Moffitt 15 years for each felony charge. And with 79 counts against him, Moffitt could be in prison for a very long time. Deputies say Moffitt even played a joke on his father by placing an envelope in his own mailbox. But now it looks like the joke is on him. Reporting in Sebring, Portia Johnson, ABC Action News.